Hey, how's it going? So today I'm gonna be talking about aeroponics and what that is. Aeroponics is a specialized method of growing plants without soil, where the plant's roots are suspended in the air and are mixed with nutrient-rich water solutions. This approach allows for efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients directly to the roots, promoting rapid and robust plant growth. Aeroponics is a subset of hydroponics, so it is uh, within a broader category of soilless cultivation. That's the gist of it. There are currently, right now, there are some projects that you can Google and perhaps receive finance if you can improve soil health, right? So there are projects out there that can potentially help to improve soil health on a larger scale, perhaps depending on what, perhaps for cereals, whatever large cultivation of crops you can grow, as well as if you some of the projects out there looking to grow without soil. So it's kind of interesting, right? So some of the people are looking to solve this problem without removing soil in the first place, so they would not necessarily need soil to grow anything in soil. In aeroponic systems, the plant roots are typically suspended in a chamber of enclosed space, and a fine mist or spray of water mixed with essential nutrients is applied at regular intervals. The mist is typically delivered using high pressure nozzle or sprays, ensuring that the roots receive constant supply of moisture and nutrients while being exposed to oxygen and surrounding areas. I have seen a number of countries or organizations within different countries, different regions, different climates trying this. So some of those regions are very warm, some of those regions are very cold, right? So different people are trying different solutions to solve particular problems. So how they can grow potential calories, different type of calories, so to put in simple terms, right? And what would might work, why not, might need more improvement, as well as how they would like to grow it and structure that. Since this particular aeroponics, usually it's not necessarily in vertical farming. Perhaps they would begin with solving very particular problem, right? How they can give all the necessary nutrients to the plant. So this is a problem that they're looking to solve. Just this problem. They're not necessarily solving an issue that has to do with perhaps how to maximize the land, right? So different projects looking to solve different problems, right? And later, potentially later, they can all projects come together and work together. But in the beginning, they're looking to solve different problems, different people looking to solve different problems, right? Aeroponics offers several advantages, including faster growth, the increased oxygen availability to the roots of the plant promotes rapid growth and higher yields. Ideally, that's how it should work on a paper, depending on how you would be able to develop the system and how well that can function, how fast you would be able to deploy it, grow it, optimize the system. For people that would prefer to solve all the problems up there very systematically, so you can repeat the same results, right? So and how fast you can do those, as well as how flexible the system can be for different plants. Again, I was looking at some of the projects up there who were growing potatoes and how they can lift potato plants, as well as how they cover those, as well as how the nutrients would be dispersed on the plant. So there's different projects there. Water efficiency. Aeroponics typically use less water than traditional soil-based cultivation based on circulated and reused the of nutrition solutions system. So basically, they can recircle the same water and potentially, or they would not necessarily have water lost in the soil, right? So they could potentially recircle it and keep everything very moist. But again, I don't know if if it's not too moist, if the plants like it, it's not. Some of the plants will not necessarily get infected by bacteria, And again, there's a lot of obstacles that people are trying to solve, as well as how we can prevent that from happening. By I have been working a lot in a food environment, so we have had a lot of procedures how to prevent that. So potentially, again, who is working on that, and what kind of problem we're looking to solve. Reduce diseases risk with no soil to harbor pests or pathogens. The risk of diseases transmission is minimized. So yeah, some of the factors that might come from soil would be reduced, as well as pesticides, all the other not necessarily needed chemicals would be reduced if not entirely removed. So there is potential there of how they can balance things out, as well as optimize way of producing. Space efficiency. Aeroponic systems are highly scalable and can be adapted to vertical farming or small spaces, making them suitable to urban cultures. So we potentially look at that, as well as myself. I'm going to be covering all potential there. So I covered a number of videos already about how to balance number of systems at once, perhaps 4 different systems, how implemented, as well as how to hire people. You not necessarily have access to top people up there who already know all the solutions. So you need to find a way how you can hire people to solve very specific problems that nobody had before. Perhaps if they did had, they'd be as a hobby, not necessarily did that professionally. So there's potential there, and there isn't that many people available who has know how to do it. Uh, Precision control. Nutrients and environmental factors can be tightly controlled, allowing for fine-tune of grow conditions. Hopefully, all the process can be recorded and later perhaps replicated. So ideally, that's how it should work. But again, there's many other factors, species of the plant, perhaps region where it's based, temperature, so many different factors that would need to be monitored. So later, all the process can be replicated, but rolling out and testing on a smaller scale and producing at larger scale, something that myself I'd be interested in, as well as I would see a lot of potential within some of the industries up there, especially when it comes to growing necessary calories that will be required. Uh, for people who are interested in understanding a little bit more about their body, if it's something that you haven't done or have any knowledge of, I have published this book to share my expertise when it comes to your body, nutrition, exercise, rest periods, all the information, whatever level you might find yourself in, if you are just starter, beginner level, or if you are what I would consider advanced level, where you could potentially doing it professionally and you generating income from that. There's a lot of information for whatever level you might find yourself in. I have done it. I have all qualifications. I have worked in the fitness industry, as well as I have been lifting weights, working out for many years. So it's something that I'm interested in, as well as I have published this work. Would share all information with the people who would like to learn more. You can find it in the description below, as well as Topic has it. Despite its advantages, hydroponics also come with some challenges, including a need for sophisticated equipment and technical expertise, potential for system multifunction, and a higher upfront cost compared to traditional soil-based agriculture. However, it has gained popularity in recent years, especially in urban farming and control environment agriculture settings where space and resources to be used effectively is critical. So there's a lot of potential there, as well as there's a lot of finances there. People who has a lot of finances and they're interested in investing in different projects out there. But depending again, it depends what you are bringing to the table, how well you are able to present this project, as well as can you deliver this project, right? Perhaps trying on a small scale and progressing from there there are some projects out there who have done it. If you are interested, I would highly recommend to do your own research and trying to understand some of the projects, some of the obstacles, and some of the opportunities out there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.